So what we think will work is we have a 3-phase plan for each of our flips. When we acquire the furniture, we attempt to have them fall into one of the 3 phases for our channel.
Phase 1 is where we basically just do minute details, such as fixing it up, maybe adding a screw here, screw there, and cleaning it up, and then just immediately staging it, posting it, and selling it.
Phase 2 involves when the furniture just cannot be cleaned. It needs major patchwork, it needs major repairs, and it most definitely needs to have new staining or a new paint job itself. Phase 2 will involve a lot more work, a lot of sanding, a lot of cleaning, a lot of repairing, and that is where we're hoping that by recycling or upcycling this furniture, we can make the biggest profit for our flips. And finally, for phase 3, it's for the furniture we just cannot get out of our door. Phase 3, we're going to hope to try to customize pieces of furniture, add a sort of theme to them, or a sort of unique style in which someone would pay top dollar to be able to acquire such furniture.
Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Sierra,
And I'm Anthony.
and we're here to talk about week 1 and our experience.
So how do you think week 1 has gone so far?
I think it's went well. We've had a little bit of extra time on things, I feel like, that I didn't anticipate things taking as long, I guess. So it definitely takes a lot of effort and a lot of time, more so than I thought before previously.
Yeah, we do have a busy schedule. We are on our first year of trying to be soccer coaches and
Yep.
managing 3 kids who are in soccer, as well as 3 other kids that are tagging along with us. And just the normal day-to-day routine helps keep us preoccupied, and sometimes that takes away from our ability to get onto the projects that we want to get onto and to finish up other projects we have already begun.
Yeah, so definitely super busy in our world, and it's taken a little bit of extra time on the projects. But having said that, we feel good about how this week has gone and how the projects have come along quite nicely.
Yeah, we're still staying motivated. So let's go over some of the things that we have gotten through or have worked on this week and discuss what we think is how things are going so far. So the first thing we're going to talk about is profits. It's not a lot of profits, but it's still profits for week 1. We took quite a few of the phase 1 items and we posted them online, staged them. The first one that we were able to sell quite quickly and nicely was the metal table for $20.
Yep, and that was the one that just had like the creamish leather top and the metal legs that folded up. So we posted that, and I believe it went within that day. So it went quite quickly. So maybe we were cutting ourselves a little short on the $20, but we're fine with that because we really didn't have much effort going to that. So that piece was fine. We were glad it was out the door. The next thing that we want to talk about that is still in stage 1 was the low coffee table. Now this one, for some reason, people are still not purchasing it. We've listed it now for $50. I think we started upwards. I think we started at $75. We moved it down to about slowly down to 60 and now to 50. And it's been sitting at 50, I believe, for about 2 weeks. Still no takers. We have done what we discussed in our last video where we talked about how we were going to restage this piece. We did do that. We took new pictures, and we actually had a little bit more views and action as far as like people a little bit more interested. So that was good. However, we still haven't sold it. So we're feeling like we're going to move that one into stage 2. We're going to probably end up sanding it down a little bit and maybe staining it a darker color. So we'll see how that's going to turn out. Do you want to talk about the bleached dresser?
Yeah. So this one did take quite a bit of work to be able to glue the dresser drawers back on, as well as to clean off the tape residue. But after that was done, we were able to stage it. Again, phase 1 does involve fixing, but other than that, we didn't do anything else to customize it or paint it or even restain it. So we posted that for $60 and was able to sell, I believe, within a couple of days.
Yes, I believe we had a couple interests, messages back and forth with some questions and interest in the piece. I would say less than 24 hours, that one was quite a taker as far as the style of it. People really liked it.
The next thing that we'll talk about is the upholstery chairs. Sierra was able to start on the upholstery chairs and getting those cleaned up and vacuumed through. Tell me how you feel about getting those upholstery items cleaned.
I was able to stain spray them. Is that what that's called? And I let that sit for a few minutes, and then I went ahead and carpet cleaned. I believe that they turned out quite nicely. They look a lot cleaner. The water was quite disgusting. Yeah.
So the next thing that we also wanted to discuss was the large laminate desk that I was able to finish finally. If you've watched the video on this desk, you know that I have broken it and we've had it for a while, but I was able to finally fix all the pieces, get everything sanded down, primed, painted, the works. And this is a very large piece, and this piece turned out beautiful, beautiful. I just love it so much that we ended up adding an additional piece for month 1 to quickly sell off on phase 1. And a picture of that can be shown now and we're going to call this desk the Office Max MDF desk. This desk has been used by us and our kids for homework and for studying. And yes, you'll notice a lot of textbooks in this picture. But we just feel like after making the large laminate desk look so gorgeous that we have other desks that we would actually might keep if we can make it, if we can make them cleaned up and painted or restained. And if they're not selling as quickly, we can just add it to our own collection and still make a profit off of selling the older stuff that we previously were using.
Yeah, so we're actually excited to add another piece to our selling list.
Yeah. Now, don't be disheartened just because I took quite a few days to get this laminate desk to look spectacular. Doesn't mean that you would necessarily take that long. I am a beginner. We're both beginners on this. So this is all a learning project. Having to paint the desk and to finish it and to make sure everything was put back together. This is all a learning stage, and keep in mind that our lives are also very busy with kids and all that as well.
Yes.
But other than that, I felt it was a great experience, and I really hope that this piece can get sold. If not, then we can, convert it into something that we're going to use instead, or we'll just work more on the marketing for it, and that will be something that we can discuss for next month's challenge project.
Yeah, we'll definitely probably think about upping our game as far as marketing goes.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is there anything else you want to discuss, and any tips you want to give to our audience?
I just want you guys to keep in mind not to give up. no matter what comes your way, you just should expect the unexpected. You should expect that things are going to happen that you don't anticipate happening. You can't plan everything in life. We've learned that. We've had to learn that with our 6 children and our crazy life. So just expect the unexpected and be prepared for anything, and just ride with it and find the joy in the journey and the experience and just the learning.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. Click on any of the videos that we've done so far for our finished projects. Like and subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions about anything that we're doing or how we're time managing, or just with the projects in general. Thanks.
Yep. Thank you.